I do. I need a Gamma World shirt. Good Friday evening to everybody. How are you? It's good to see you. It's good to be seen by you. Welcome, welcome, welcome once again to the madness. It is I, the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live and in color. So everybody relax and join us. I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad I'm here. We had a lot of fun last night. We did kind of an impromptu, that is French for not prompted, show where we had our buddy, our friend, our pal, Graph Paper Architect stopped by, and we talked about all kinds of things, D&D stuff he's doing with Clownfish, the creative impulse, all kinds of fun stuff, guys. And that's what we do. We have fun. We have fun on this live stream. That is pretty much what we do. And if you want to have fun, if you want to join in that fun, if you want to catch that fun all the time, then please, by all means, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications. And if you're over on Twitter watching, it would be of just no end of fun and awesomeness if you could do me a favor and just for a minute, just imagine, if you will, coming over here and clicking the subscribe button on YouTube. I would love it if you could do that. That would be tres awesome, which is, again, French for three awesomes. Anyway, so it is Friday. It is the end of the week, and I know there's a lot of people who joined me from the Twitter sphere, but you do not you do not necessarily catch these shows all the time. Maybe you're new to it. Maybe you're just like, I want some of what Bill Sylvia is putting down. I want that. I need that in my life. And if that's the case, all 17 of you folks over there viewing us, if that's the case, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. 5 nights a week, old school TTRPG material, guests, an occasional co-host. We have so much fun over here. We do it. But 2 nights a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, we play classic tabletop RPGs. Now, Tuesday is pretty welded down. Okay. We sank some concrete footers in, and these are like 12 inches. Okay. This is not, foundation on aggregate. All right. We're in the ground, and then we stuck in some rebar, and that foundation, that solidness is first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So I absolutely positively think if you dig AD&D, if you dig old school AD&D, and we have maps sometimes and miniatures out there and terrain, if that's your jam, then please, please, please do tune in on Tuesday nights and watch it. And I know what you might be thinking. Why would I watch that? Or why would I even watch this Gamma World thing you guys do on Friday nights? Why would I sit and watch other people play tabletop RPGs? And in general, you know what? I agree with you. But here's the thing. This is not a passive event. I don't want you to sit there and think to yourself, well, I guess I just sit and listen to / watch them play. I know what you're doing. You're going for that CR. You're going for the throat. You're aiming for the king. To which I say, no, mon cher. That's the third French language reference. You better turn on your subtitles on YouTube, is what I'm saying, people. Because unlike that, all right, let me tell you something. We don't do script reads. We don't have seasons. We don't have story arcs. I have a dedicated group of tabletop gamers. We come and we play and we do it for you guys. This isn't a passive thing where you just sit back and don't say or do anything. You have questions. We have answers. Why do you do that? How does that work? What do you mean lower armor class is better? Maybe you don't have those questions. Maybe you've been playing AD&D as long as I have, but you've got questions about the characters, the scenario, anything I can give you that won't give away things to the players, I will answer. And if I don't answer it, one of my players might catch it. And if my players don't catch it, somebody else in the audience might. This is active audience participation. You remember when improv theater was a big thing in the 90s? You go down to, your local brick-walled community theater, and they'd ask you to shout out. It's a little bit like that, but I hope I'm a little less obnoxious. A little bit anyway. So that's what we do, and that's how we do it. Other nights, we do deep dives on classic TTRPG products. As I said, we have guests. Usually that's Thursday. Sometimes, like we've got coming up in October, we've got a couple of guests in October. One of those is going to be Saturday. That is the lovely and talented Miss Alyssa Hazel. Or is that Mrs.? She got a little nuptial affair to tend to. That's why she was like, oh, I've got all this stuff. I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. After, the longer and the bird seed or the rice, after all of that, then you come on the show when you've got time. Because I'm easy going that way. Troy Sauer. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Troy Sauer is stepping up to the open mic and asking, do I ever tackle TSR's top secret? I haven't yet, Troy. I haven't yet. That's not to say we never will. Because believe me, look around me. This is not a green screen, okay? This is not a cardboard set. This isn't something I just change around. Ask anybody in the audience. This is my TTRPG collection. Look upon it and despair. And so believe me, we have many avenues we could go down. And maybe Top Secret's one of those. Maybe Top Secret's one of those. Miss Bella Games, how does the armor class work? She's confused by it. Armor class descends from 10 to 0-ish in Gamma World. But in AD&D, generally 10 is unarmored. When we're talking strictly mundane armors, armor class 2 is plate and shield. Dexterity bonuses and magic are required to push it lower. Why is lower better? It comes from a naval war game called Ironclads, where ships would have different classes of armor. First class armor was actual metal plates on your ship's hull, all the way up to no armor on your hull. So what do you want to be? Do you want to be first class or second class? Second class or third class? Lower is better. And that's what makes it awesome. It's missing a top secret. Well, Troy, we accept donations, buddy. We accept donations, but no, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. How do you hit armor class 0? Follow the chart. Yeah, we don't THAC 0, taco, putting on the Ritz, do. We don't worry about that here. We have charts. They're very easy to follow. So, Cooley is exactly right. AC is like a race. Second class is first loser. Just so. So it's a sort of quality rating, and the lower the number, the higher the quality. Exactly. Armor class 1 is first rate armor. Armor class 2 is second rate. On and on and on backwards. We are not going musical, Connect. We are not. I'm going to warn you guys about Connect. She is the girl who was president of the Key Club in high school. She sold the most band candy and Christmas wreaths. So, just fairly warned, be ye, say I. But I got a good group. Hey, JD Redding coming in from X. Thank you very much for the like. I appreciate it. I got a few comments from X. David Montgomery asks, how about Traveler? Now, I will tell you something, David. Oh, and Jerry Thompson, hello to you too. We did a 10-week Traveler run with my co-host, the Thunder from Down Under, Kyle Driver. He actually ran us in a 10-week Traveler game where I played, and we succeeded insofar as, he was going to allow us to succeed. So that was a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to, we have 69 people watching. Nice. I wouldn't hate to do it again. Heck, I might even run some Classic Traveler again. But look at the time. It's 12 minutes past the top of the hour, and we generally play for about 2 hours. So I don't want to leave somebody else join. I'm happy somebody else is watching, but we now have 70. I don't want to leave it too long. Oh, you're very welcome, Miss Bella Games. I didn't know you didn't know that. And now you know that. So let me welcome in this bunch of people, this eclectic group of tabletop gamers. We're short one today. They had some heavy weather up in the Ohio River Valley Central. I don't know how the Midwest works. It's just flat and abandoned steel mills. Don't tell anyone. Anyway, Yang was knocked off the grid. The grid. I wondered, what would it look like? And then one day, I got in. Well, Yang got kicked out, so hopefully he'll be back next week. And stay cool, Yang. Literally, stay cool, my brother. So I'm going to don my headphones. Everybody, look at my cans. Aren't my cans gorgeous? With their little round parts sticking up from the middle. Oh, guess who just got demonetized? Everybody, welcome. My trio of Gamble Worldites this evening. He's a local to me and an absolutely stellar individual. You know him from Tuesday night AD&D. Everybody, please put your hands together for Doomsword because he is probably sane.
Hey, how's it going? You're swell too, Bill.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Another refugee from TPK Tuesday. Everybody, please say hello to Bennett. Hey, Bennett, stick around.
Hello. He's got Bennett Davis eyes.
He's got Bennett Davis eyes. That's right, you do. Yeah,
That's
his
right.
character actually does. And without further ado, that's 4. You're just going to have to turn on closed captions because I'm bilingual. Let us welcome, please. It's Friday, but she's Monday. Here's Ken. I never know if you want me to use your real name, so I won't dox you. Everybody say hello to Kennick or Sapphire or Safi or Kennick1 as Monday. Hello.
Hey peeps. No, I mean, I'm kind of the opinion that once my youngest is an adult, then you can do the reveal.
Then I can dox
Until
you.
then.
Okay.
Until
All
then, I'm gonna be the mama bear protective.
I understand completely. That train left the station for me a long time ago. I'm going to do a 10,000 subscriber face conceal on YouTube. When I hit 10,000, I will hide my face. You won't have to look at me for an entire stream. Anyway, so by the way, thank you very much, Bashaker, for the super. I really, really appreciate that. That is awesome. Any supers anybody ever kicks me, that literally helps keep the lights on around here. So thank you very much for that. Last week, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, last week we were playing Troy. Troy's just stepping up. No name, no slogan. Thank you very much for the super, Troy. But we had a situation. The party has explored to the ruins of a facility mysteriously named Samurai along the shores of the Great Gitchigoom to the east of the Duchy of Horn. They have explored and found a strange metal room with a door they blasted their way through. Just as they blasted their way through and entered this strange metallic room, the remains of the doors slid shut, leaving Monday standing along the outside of the room while the room they were in lowered down. So let's pick up from there. Kennick, what is Monday doing right now?
She's sitting there looking at the closed door, trying to decide what she's gonna do. I mean,
okay, all right. So, all right. Let me. Oh, that is entirely the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Too many apps on my desktop. Got to get my rule book out. Well, how about it then? What are so probably Sane and Bennett, what are you guys doing? And I should point out that as the elevator lurches, poor Rex Dashington stumbles backward and slams his head against the back of the chamber that you're in as it's going down and slumps, breathing but unconscious, to the floor. So right now, Bennett and probably Sane, it is just you guys who are in the elevator as it drops down. Is there anything that you are currently doing?
I'm dancing to a girl from Ipanema, I guess. Because the door's shut, right?
Well, what was left of the doors. You could still see a very shocked and surprised looking Monday standing outside through the holes that you had blasted in as it begins to lower down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, what?
There are there buttons?
There are not, and I should point out it has been 1 minute. The elevator that you're in has gone down 1 minute.
Yeah. What? At what rate?
It's not so fast that you like feel flung off your feet, except for poor unconscious Rex. That's how I'm dealing with an absent player tonight, by the way, everyone. But it's descending about like, well, you remember when you were in the missile silo,
Yes.
when you guys first found the super tank. By the way, guys, that was a few months ago. It's descending about that quickly. Like it's getting somewhere with a quickness. This is not no leisurely gonna stop in between floors kind of, shopping trip. It's
As was stated, express elevator to hell, going down.
Going down. Well, I guess we just ride this thing to the bottom then, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'll look out the holes to see if I can see any anything in the elevator shaft that might be of interest
Nope.
as we descend?
Ferrocrete, plastic conduits, and not much else. After a 3-minute trip, the elevator opens into a large domed room with walls made of a transparent material. Looking through the walls, you can tell you are underwater. There is faint gray-green daylight from above. The room is elegantly furnished with chairs, couches, and tables. An oval opening in the far wall leads to a tubular walkway. To the left of the opening is a large wooden desk with a nameplate reading receptionist sitting on top of it. A strange piece of ancient equipment sits next to it. And a slender, it looks like a small cylinder on top of a rather slender stalk sits next to that. There is a low cabinet to the left of this desk. To the right of the opening, attached to the wall, is a thick bronze plaque, which reads, Samurai, Subaquamarine United Research and Investigation, established by the government of the United States of America in the year AD 2284 to investigate underwater environments for the benefits of the people of our nation and the world. John F. Riemann, Secretary of Technological Advancement, 11 May 2284.
Does this place look completely intact? Like
Yes, it is. It is. There's a little tiny bit of dust, but generally speaking, it looks pretty. It looks pretty intact.
right. So you could just come in and show up to work, basically.
Yes. All right. Are you guys still in the elevator, or have you stepped out into the room?
Well, you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, I guess since there's no buttons, there's no reason to stay in here.
Nah, and whatever happens with Rex, nothing of value is lost.
Another one will show up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, let's check it out. This is pretty wild.
Okay. You step out, and just a moment later, you hear the doors slide shut behind you. And the doors here are intact, I should point out. And a humming sound. Connect. You hear a low, slowly progressing humming sound coming back towards you. After about 3 minutes, the room attached to this room arrives, and you can see through the holes blasted in the doors, there's Rex Dashington lying unconscious on the floor.
Ah, man. Dang it. How do we open the doors?
They walked over and pried them open with their hands. 5-1000.
Shoot.
7-1000.
I'm not that strong.
8-1000. You're a little less strong because you take 5 points of electrical damage.
No, I'm in the hallway. I know not to be in the room.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're watching
I
from the
learned
hallway.
that
All right.
lesson well.
All
I
right.
got 2 zaps. I'm not in that room.
All right. All right. But it's sitting there. You can see Rex on the floor.
So I'm going to sit there and just kind of look at Rex and say,
Okay.
oh, what do I do?
All right. Well, ponder this. As you guys are investigating this, so you've got the desk area, you've got the comfy couches. You can see occasionally the silvery gray shape of a fish or several fish dart past. What do you do? What do you wish to do?
I was wondering if there was still life in the waters. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Right.
very friendly though.
Yeah, I'm sure not. I wouldn't want to take a swim, or much less have this thing bust open over my head. I guess we could rifle through that cabinet and that desk, huh?
Yeah, let's take a look. I'll take the cabinet. You take the desk and
Yes,
see if we can
sir.
get through it.
Okay. All right. So there are ancient crumbling papers in the drawers. They are faded beyond readability. You can make out a few letters and numbers here and again. Maybe there's some charts on gridded paper, but by and large, this just time has caused these to fade away. There is the aforementioned device sitting on the desk, and there is the a flattened pyramid base with a slender stalk coming out of it, and a can or cup shaped device attached to the top of it. You're close enough now. You can see that one end of that is completely covered with a crumbling black mesh of some kind.
Okay. Any buttons on the platform of it?
No, there are not. There are ample buttons on the other device, which is beige. It's low. It's very low to the surface of the desk. There's something that looks like a rope or a wire, perhaps, that's coiled and connecting it to the base. By the way, RRTNZ, thank you very much for the super. It is a great adventure. Classic RPG that is the best. Some great gear in this one, but also nasty encounters overcome, plus Willingham art. Absolutely. Thank you very much for the super. I do appreciate it. Yes, you have this device. There's a series of buttons, faded numbers on them. There's an angled script above that, and a long, flat, gray plastic lozenge that looks like parts of it have started to turn black behind a glossy plastic window. The angled script above it, you can faintly make out, has a very strange word. You're not sure what it says, but the word is spelled meridian. All right, so what will you do?
So is it?
Oh,
It's
go ahead.
glass all the way around, or
Yes.
whatever, glass
Yes,
steel, whatever it is.
Yeah, transparent steel.
Okay. And is there any? I mean, there any way to get out of here? Is there like hatches or?
Yes, there's a hallway that the oval opening in a hallway that leads that way.
Okay.
While you're examining this, what is probably Sane doing?
Yeah, just checking out the desk, basically.
Okay. Solid construction seems to be some kind of plastic with a veneer that's meant to look like to look roughly the same color as a dark driftwood.
Right. Are there any drawers in the desk or anything?
Yes, and they contain the aforementioned faded papers and whatnot.
Right, right. And on top, there was just the thing sticking up and the little nameplate.
Yes, the nameplate that says reception, or what was it that it said? I just want to make sure that I got that right. Receptionist.
Receptionist. Yeah.
Yeah, receptionist, and the plasticky looking communication device.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab both of those.
Okay, the nameplate that says receptionist is easy to pick up. The boxy plastic device, It's almost like it's stuck down, but you think that's more with the age than by any design. But you do get it to come up. But there are a fair few cables going through a hole in the desk.
Okay, I'll set it back down. I was curious as to whether or not it would move. Does it have buttons on it and that sort of thing?
Yes, it's got a grid of 12 buttons that are square with numbers on them and sets of 3 letters above each number. And then there are 2 rows of horizontal rectangular buttons to the right of that in a gray plastic.
Right. And no lights or anything.
No lights. As you guys are examining this, you hear footfalls coming from the oval hallway.
I'm getting the laser pistol out.
Okay.
Yep, you bet.
Okay. So you're waiting for these for anyone to come in.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah.
on the device with the buttons, and I'm looking to see if there's an A, B, C, D to the right hand side of the number pad.
Not to the right of the number pad, no.
Okay, damn.
Okay. As you are standing there, 2 individuals dressed in drab-colored overalls, walking in a stiff lockstep, enter the room. They are each holding very small blades. They're rather innocuous looking. They're really only maybe a decimeter and a half long each. And they stop and wordlessly, with the blades held forward, start to walk towards you. So what will you do?
With the blades held for outward toward us.
Yes.
All right. Well, they're getting shot.
Okay. You may shoot first, given your preternatural dexterity. Go ahead and roll your first attack. A 17. That is a hit. Roll your damage. Okay, you blast him. He kind of staggers back and looks over, and cloth is burnt and flesh is melted and charred, and there's a little trickle of a pale pinkish white substance. And they both quickly sheathe their blades, and from inside their tunics draw out what look like Mark V blasters. So what are you going to do there, Bennett? Hey, Bennett. Let off some steam.
I got to, if he's shooting him, I got to back his play, so I'm shooting him as well.
Okay. Roll initiative if you would, please, Dooms. I'm getting a 4. You are getting a 4. Simultaneous combat! All right, so this is going to be, first one is being shot at our friend, probably Sane. That is a 5. That is a miss. That's interesting. That's real interesting.
I do have AC4, so it's nothing spectacular.
Okay. Well, still, it was a fairly low roll, but I'll double check. You're a good egg. I don't think anything less than an 8 though is going to hit you, even with a Mark V. So let's see. Mark V, that is a class 14 weapon. Your AC 4. Yeah, no, that misses you. And the far wall thrums when it is struck by the wave of energy. And the other one shoots at Bennett. Hey, Bennett, let off some steam. What is Bennett's armor class?
AC1.
AC 1. Damn you! Because that, I don't think, what did we say? No, that will not hit you. You do not get shot. You may return fire, however.
All right, that's what I'm doing.
And a Mark 5 does a set damage. A 19 absolutely hits, so let's see. The old Mark 5.
This is a laser pistol I'm using.
Oh, you're firing a laser pistol.
Yeah, I don't have the Mark 5.
For some reason, I was thinking you did.
17.
All right. Same effect. You zappo him. Kennick, what is Monday doing?
She's just sitting there trying to figure out how she's going to get across the floor without getting zapped to open the elevator to do something, and she has no ideas at this point.
Okay. So what about I'm guessing you're taking another shot there, probably Sane?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that laser pistol and pull out my Mark 5 blaster. And it's I've got it listed as 7d6 with a weapon class 14.
That's right. I was thinking of a black ray gun that does that pokes a hole and stuff.
Yeah, she's got one of those, right?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. $16 will absolutely hit.
Stay hot, come on. 29.
29, and you had done 17 before?
I did 6. I normally recall.
That is sufficient to drop him. He falls to the floor. Bennett, you gonna blast on this fool?
I'm gonna eyeball him this time.
Okay. Well, he is eyeballing you as well, attempting to get a target lock on you. So since you're eyeballing, he will just go ahead and shoot. However, a 6 will miss you.
Okay.
All right. Monday. Still just staring there.
I'm going to use a medikit on myself to heal myself because I'm way down.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Back to our shootout. How about it? What are you doing there? Probably Sane.
I guess I'll shoot the other one. Bennett's just looking at him.
Well, I'm radiated eyes, right?
Oh, right, gotcha.
Yeah. That's I'm gonna I guess eye laze him. The opposite of.
So did you miss your turn?
We didn't roll initiative, so no, I don't think so. Right?
Well, when you said you were going to stare him down, I didn't realize you meant you were going to activate your eye beams. I just thought you were going to. All right, you got to specify for me, man. So you're staring him down in this round now. Okay. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and take your shot, Dooms. RRTNZ, thank you very much for the super. Thank you for hanging out tonight. So let's see. That is a 10, and these guys are what? So let's see. You are weapon class 13ing him.
14.
14ing him, and of course I
scrolled.
Of course I accidentally scrolled away. Let's see. So 14. 10. That will actually not hit. That will not hit. He is going to keep blasting on both you guys. So now let's roll initiative. Kevin, roll initiative if you would, please.
Okay. Done. Not well, though.
Exterminate!
Man.
He tickles your gallstones with 7d6.
Whose gallstones?
That's me.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, nice!
Holy crap, I don't believe that. 7d6, and I averaged 2 per die.
Nice.
Do you have any idea how much that stings for me as a game master to get that low?
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's what you get for winning initiative.
When I should have done almost twice as much. All right. Take your
It's
shot.
a love-hate thing going on there.
All right, so you're I-beaming him. How much damage does that do?
Yeah, it's 3d6.
Okay.
And let's see, is there anything special?
Well, you still have to roll to hit.
Yes, I know. I got to roll 3d6 to get that. So the 3d6 is the intensity of the radiation.
Right.
And
7. What is your what? How many hit dice do you have? What is your Constitution? Rather?
It's 15.
15. Okay, so 15. You rolled a 7. No, that does not hit him. He kind of sees your eyes start to glow and ducks down. Your eye beams, sizzling some of the it just sort of causes the transparent steel to get a little cloudy where you hit. You suspect it would require more than that. You see some bubbles, like some effervescence from the water outside as the radiation passes through it. New round. I'm guessing you're taking another shot. Probably sane.
Yes, I will.
All right. Go ahead and take your shot. 8 will not hit. But go ahead and roll initiative because he is going to suffer not the mutant to live. 4. I always have a hot hand on initiative in AD&D and in this, and you guys see it. I'm using an online die roller, same as everybody else, but I practically always win initiative. I mean,
yeah, if anything weird was going on, you would have applied it to Kevin's damage.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I have some special relationship with the devs of the software and they wrote a bit of code for me. That's insane. Who said that? That's crazy talk. Exterminate! All right, Kevin.
Ouch.
Let's hope I can at least do average damage to you.
Yeah, there it is.
31. That's better.
That's interesting because I have exactly 31 hit points.
Oops.
I did it again.
Yes. So Bennett lets off some steam. Bah!
I evented. Yeah.
Slumps dead to the floor.
Oh my god.
I only have 45 hit points, so yeah.
All right. Monday, you feel the power of your med kit kicking in. It tingles in all the right places. What are you doing?
I'm running across and trying to get in that dang elevator.
Okay. Give me a D6 to open the door. You
Okay.
doer. Such
The
a doer.
The door.
The doer. A2, that is sufficient. You kind of work your hands in there and you hit some kind of catch or something. The doors slide open. You stagger forward because you thought you'd have to push heavily on this. And you land on the floor and it begins to lower back down.
All right. I pull out a weapon because I don't know what I'm going to. So.
Okay. So let's see. Hang on one second. Rex kind of says, "What? Lady, we just met. I don't think this is appropriate." He kind of sits up against the back of the elevator. "Oh, I'm so woozy. I feel like I've been hit in the head with an elevator." Meanwhile, downstairs, it is probably sane, and this android probably take your shot because it is turning to face you.
You killed Bennett, you bastard!
A 13 will hit. That is 70. I'm sorry, you're lasering him 5d6.
No, this is still the Mark V blaster.
Oh,
and
it
this
still
is
is.
the last shot
Damn
on
it. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. 16. That's how that feels.
Yeah.
However, he had taken damage from a shot prior to that. So yeah, same effect. Just kind of bleh, falls to the floor. Bennett is lying there in a pool of his own blood.
I rush over and check him out.
He is dead. The door on the far side, or the far wall, slides open. That is the door that you guys came out of. Bashakar throws down $2 for Bennett, pouring out a 40. In this case, 40 milliliters. But thank you, Bashakar. Dying Breed saying I sound just like Yang. I don't know what happened. So anyway, the door slides open, and in the small elevator room, you see Monday and the unconscious form of Bennett. Hey, Bennett. Not Bennett. I'm sorry. Of Rex. Rex clone dashing.
Monday.
Rex clone.
Bennett's down.
Damn it!
Looks like he's dead.
So
Androids.
I'm going to change my weapon, and
Okay.
I'm going to go to the right life ray,
All right.
and I'm going to shoot Bennett with the life ray.
Oh, here we go.
Roll percentage dice.
Who do you want to roll it?
You.
Oh, you want me to roll it? Oh,
I want you to roll it. That's right.
I want Bennett to roll it, because then it's on Bennett, not
I'm
me.
dead. It can't get any worse.
Yeah.
Frick!
Is that an 05 or a 65? That is a 65.
65.
You point the life ray at Bennett. You twist the appropriate knob. You pull the trigger. Bennett's skin just kind of starts to sizzle where the life ray is touching him, and there is the stink of burning flesh filling this office area that you're in.
Can I take a second shot at him later on, next round?
I mean, well, let me
Do
see
I think
here.
it's going to work or not?
You're not sure. I mean, you can take another shot if you want. You don't know if it's going to work or not, given that, but you can certainly take another shot. How many charges have you got left in it?
I used one. I have 5 more left.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's entirely up to you. If you want to try again. What you gonna do? Hey, Darth Brooks, welcome to the
It
madness.
don't look like it's doing no good. I don't know. You're the expert.
I'll try one more, and
Roll percentage.
I'm doing what I can.
All right. All right. You pointed at Bennett, and he is bathed in a this time, rather than the concentrated beam of hate, the thing kind of bathes him in a red gold light, and it's like it's sort of rastering up and down. Kevin, you need to re-roll Bennett's stats.
Yeah.
But
I'll
Bennett
use the
is.
bot. I'll use the bot for that.
That's fine. Bennett lives again. Bennett lives
Okay.
again. The life ray brought you back.
All right.
Let's see.
What is the complete opposite of Bennett that he can roll?
You do not lose your mutations. All it forces is a change of stats, and it does not. As you are basically being brought back from the dead, it does not. It does not impose any new mutations on you.
Can it like transmogrify though, so that he looks like a blue cat?
No.
Man,
I can hit him with enough. I can hit him with enough mutations as the game goes on, though, that could potentially happen.
all right.
Bennett just became very, very dumb.
Well, you know what? We're gonna call that the effects of the life ray malfunctioning.
And I suspect I'm gonna have to re-roll my hit points, right? Because
yes,
my con
all
changed.
stats re-rolled.
Yep. All right.
Okay. So yeah, Bennett kind of climbs to his feet. Basically, you remember seeing the flash from that gun, and then Monday pointing the life array at you.
What happened?
Man, that android took you down. Thought we lost you for a second.
Where am I?
Life Ray brought you back.
Oh. Well.
How you feeling?
Tired.
Tired, huh?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Android's still around?
Well, they're on the floor there.
Oh.
Yes.
We can check them out. They got a couple of blasters. That'd be helpful. Hydrogen cells and nothing else.
So yes, each of the androids is armed with a Mark V blaster and the aforementioned small knives.
All right, I'm gonna grab one of those small knives.
Okay. Give me a D20 roll, and what is your mental strength? It doesn't matter. You immediately notice when you pick it up, there's a like a pinhole-sized hollow tip on this thing.
Oh, okay. On the end. Are there any buttons or anything on this thing, or?
There are not.
Right. Hey, Monday, maybe you should check these out.
Okay.
Yo, Bennett, you got a blaster?
Yeah, I'll pick up a blaster and see if they'll show me how to use it.
Well, I mean, you still have your memories. You know how to use stuff. Like,
okay.
Literally all it does is just screw with your stats.
Okay, because I lost. I literally.
What's your intelligence?
I lost 9 intelligence points.
Holy crap!
I'm at 6, so.
Yeah, you are subliterate at this point.
Yes, exactly.
You're like. Your vocabulary, folks, for those of you playing along at home, Bennett is about as smart as a flesh golem in AD&D. He would lose the Greyhawk National Spelling Bee to a kobold. Batters would best him in the Gamma World National Forensics meet. Bennett is dumb. Bennett has the dumb. Of course, you can always hope to die again and get resurrected again and, maybe come back with like an 18 intelligence.
Damn it! There went our tech guy.
No. I was never your tech guy. That guy died last time.
Yeah.
That was Joe. I love
Joe.
Tech guy.
Yeah, it looks like you burned his brain pretty good, though.
And I have 2 of them for you to burn.
Does dual brain not give you any kind of advantage?
Charges.
Well, I have mass mind, so it's not really a dual brain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, what are you guys doing?
Hey, Monday, you got a blaster?
Yeah, I got a blaster.
All right, I guess I'll take the other.
I switch out my life ray to my my pistol. Yeah, my laser pistol.
Okay.
No, I meant you got one of these Mark V rifles, because...
Oh, yeah, actually I do. Sorry, thanks.
Right, so I'll just hang on to this other one. I'll grab it. Mine's out of juice.
These have 2 shots expended or more than that, Bill?
I believe they fired on you for 2 rounds, so each Mark V is down 2 shots. I think that's 3 shots each.
Right, they're 5
right.
total.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. And they do use hydrogen energy cells, so.
Yeah, good to have, and that's why it's good to collect those cells too. I got a bunch of them, and I'm glad about that.
Okie doke, guys. What do next?
Apparently we're blasting with Mark Vs.
You said that the knives have a weird. There's 2 of those knives.
Yes, there's 2 knives, and all you know is your buddy whose name you can't remember. Then you look at him, and then you realize you can't read either. Guy Tattoo Face, you think his name is. He kind of examines one and says, "Ask Monday to examine it also," but otherwise. Hey, 33K7, thank you very much. I hope we have an awesome game too. David Montgomery, thanks for swinging by.
Yeah, so on these knife things, I think we just got to use them to find out what they're about. Now, I wouldn't suggest using it on yourself, because they was going to use them on us, you know what I mean?
Bennett, you heard the man. He suggested using it on yourself.
Stab!
Well, maybe you'll get a better AC.
We'll try to...
Or intelligence.
Ben will try to, pantomime using the knife to see if he has the coordination to do it.
Yeah, it's what is Bennett's dex now?
Oh, it's not terrible. It's 13.
Yeah, then you can have you know the sharp shiny end goes into people who are not you.
I'm kind of at an impasse because he's got a mental strength of 15. So
yeah, well, it's the classic high wisdom, low intelligence.
Or the classic too dumb to know any better.
Yeah, that's more likely here. Okay, yeah, I'll grab one of those knives.
Okay. You have the little elevator room you came down in, and you right directly across from it, you have the hallway.
Where they came from.
Where they came from, exactly.
Yeah, I'll pick up my laser pistol off the floor before we proceed. I say we go down that hallway. There's probably bound to be more of them.
I'll follow. Follow friends.
Okay.
You feeling all right, man?
Yeah. Tired.
All right. I think most of that stuff wears off after a bit.
Not with this constitution.
All right. Okay. What is your marching order as you proceed down the hall? Are you guys, it is wide enough you guys can walk 3 abreast? Are you walking single file? What are you doing?
I'm in the back. I don't know about the rest of you.
Okay.
Bennett's he's more than willing to get in the front. He doesn't really see there's any reason to be afraid.
Yeah, and I'll flank
Bennett. You want.
Yeah. Just look, that weapon there. Just point. I know you're still a little foggy. Just point and shoot. All right. When the little indicator here, this little flashing light goes down to nothing, then you know you're done, and you got to switch to one of these other weapons you got. You see all them other weapons you got?
Yeah.
Yeah. Switch to one of them.
All right. He'll switch to the vibroblade.
Alrighty.
Just in Cuz. Neat.
Okay, so you proceed down the hall with Bennett and probably Sane in the front. When you get 3/4 of the way down the hall, you are not surprised, probably Sane, just because you're always on edge. There is a similar looking, drab gray outfit, although this one has a white smock over. Walking along, it kind of raises its eyebrows and looks at you. It's holding a large container in its hand, and it removes the top of that container. What are you doing, probably Sane?
Oh man, I'm shooting him in the container.
All right, roll it. A 16. You hit him. So go ahead and roll your damage.
That's better. 28.
28. It does not like that. It flings the container at you, and there is a clear liquid that, looks like water, that splashes out. Let's see here.
Man.
And roll for each of you guys. Where's my die roller?
If it melts my tattoo off, I'm going to be pissed.
And
then I won't know what to call you.
instead of tattoo. Yeah.
Word face.
Melted head.
Meat face.
Scarface.
Yeah. All right, let's see. This thing is, we're going to call that a... What? I think we can call that an 8. 8. Okay, so both of you managed to dodge out of the way. However, there is someone standing behind you. You managed to dodge out of the way. When you see when you see probably Sane duck out of the way there, Monday, you duck out of the way. So this stuff splashes on the ground. Like, you get a few droplets on you, not enough to cause you serious damage, but your skin and your clothes are smoking where it lands. Like, it stings where it hits your skin, and it causes your smoke. It causes your clothes to smolder a little bit.
I mean, probably, and I have been through a lot, so I take cue from him. I mean,
ow.
We walked out of a burning tank. I mean, that's the way it is.
Okay, so let's get declarations. What is Bennett gonna do?
How far away is this guy?
Like 10 meters.
Okay, I'm raising the vibro blade, and I'm going to charge and cut his head off.
Okay. What is Monday doing, Kennick?
She's gonna try to use the Mark V without going after.
Roll initiative, please. Roll initiative.
It's you. It's your turn.
Well, it will go first.
Come on.
Bennett runs up to it, and it swings its fist at Bennett's face. And punch it. Like, you run up to it. Ah! Bap! And it punches you dead in the face.
I was screaming. Now I'm screaming for another reason.
Yeah. Crunch! as it slams its fist into your face. And does 3 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, no.
All right, you may counterattack it.
Die! Hurts friends! Attack him with the
All right.
vibro blade. Let's see. 220.
He's turned into Leela in that episode. Let's see, 11. Let's see, in that episode of Futurama when the brain creatures were destroying people's. Yeah, no. The brain creatures. They were
floating brains.
Yes, they were suppressing people's delta waves and making them dumb. Let's see. So this thing and vibro blade is
It's class 5.
It's so 5 and 5. It's not that good, but that is sufficient to hit him. 25 points of damage. And how many did you shoot him for? It was more than 15, wasn't it? Probably.
Yes, it was 28.
All right, yeah. You slam your vibroblade into it, and it crumples and dies, or crumples and stops functioning. Ning, 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 ning. Collapse.
I'll stab it extra a couple times just because I'm mad.
Right. You notice, by the way, that your vibroblade, as it's passing through this body, is cutting into the alloy floor of this place really easily.
Well, I try to write my name, but I don't know my name, so I don't know how to spell it. So I guess
put a big X in the floor.
I'll just put a big X. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to put the X in the floor or in the wall?
I'll put it in the floor, and then I'm going to try to push him into it. Right.
The X is like literally a molecule thin.
Oh, I know.
Right,
I'll figure it out soon.
Shove. He's not going into the hair fine X that you have scrawled on the floor.
Won't fit.
Okay, so beyond this area, I need to actually look at the map. Beyond this area that you can see there, the hallway curves to both the left and the right. There is a narrower hallway directly in front of you. As you see the hallway curve to the left and to the right, there are doors on both the left and the right.
Okay, we'll move up to the left door.
Okay. So let's see. Just looks like a standard door with a handle on it.
All right, I'll grab the handle and open it.
Okay. There is a made and long unoccupied bed. There's a desk and a chair. There's what looks like maybe some kind of illumination device on the desk. And there is a small enclosed standing portion. So what will you do?
I suppose I'll step in.
Okay.
And start digging through that stuff. I'm angry now, so.
Bennett's gonna check the handle on the door to see how he opened it.
Give me a D6 roll, Bennett.
Okay.
He's
not smart enough to get
this down. You're gonna be rolling everything.
What is Bennett's strength?
It is PS is 12.
So Reggie, what would Bennett do, Stage?
Yeah, you're not sure how he did that, how he worked that magic. This is obviously some ancient technology that friend Scrawly on face only knows how to use.
I'm looking at probably and saying, okay, I got Rex, you got Bennett.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to our friend. I'm hoping it's temporary, you know. How's it feel to be one of the smartest among us, Kevin, and playing the stupidest character among us?
It happens. This is the second time. Just the last guy died really, really, really quickly. Yeah. And that time it wasn't intentional. He died naturally.
He died of natural causes.
Crap in this room.
2 life rates. Okay.
He died of natural causes, being shot to death.
Yes.
All right. So, examining this room, you do not immediately see anything of interest. There are presumably clean sheets that are folded in the closet area. They're so old they almost crumble when you pick them up. but there are lab coats and kind of drab uniforms like the androids have been wearing, hanging on hangers in the closet. Otherwise, there's nothing really of interest here.
Well, I don't know about android senses, but I mean, we get the drop on them kind of anyway. I was thinking about putting one of these on, but I don't know, it'd do no good.
I mean, does it fit you? I mean, armor is armor, buddy.
Yeah, but this is just clothes, though, right?
That is correct.
I'll pass. Hey, Bennett.
What bedding is on the bed? Is it like a comforter and a blanket, or what is it?
Just there's like a sheet and a white sheet and a thin blue blanket.
Okay, I'm grabbing the blue blanket. I'm going to tie it around my neck.
Okay. There you go.
I look at my friends.
give me a D10 roll, please.
I got to figure out how to use a blanket. Damn.
Yeah, you need to figure out how to tie a knot. You're that dumb.
Oh man!
You gotta fold it together, and then it just slumps and drops off your shoulders.
You want to help him here? It's your problem.
The blanket. I wanted a cape. Okay, I guess it's time to go. I'm angry now.
Put a hole in it and you got a poncho.
I'm not smart enough to put a hole in it.
Hey, maybe if you hung it up to the wall and then use your vibro blade, you could cut a hole in it.
Yeah, I'd have to figure out that my head needs to fit between there.
Okay.
I'm not happy. I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay.
Looks like there ain't nothing of use in here. You gonna check that other room?
Is the door open to the other room?
So you're going to the other side, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So going back around to the left, unoccupied room, identical.
All
Same
right,
stuff.
and then
Blanket.
did the
sheets.
hallway continue on?
I mean, it keeps on curving. Like I said, like you came in at the 12 o'clock position on a round hallway, so you can curve clockwise or counterclockwise, but it also goes straight through the middle of these of this inner round area.
Right. Okay. And were we going clockwise or counterclockwise?
You had initially gone counterclockwise, and to come back over to this room, you've gone clockwise.
Oh, okay. So we've just gone counterclockwise, then clockwise, and now we can choose again.
Yes.
We're somewhere at like the 11:30 position or something.
Correct.
I'll just keep going counterclockwise since Bennett's with me and the other one's Monday's following me. So
Okay. Opening this door, there is a you recognize this stuff from Sanctuary. There is a toilet and a small shower cubicle. It's a sanitary area.
all right.
You've got so if you would put the first door you went through at about the 11 o'clock, you've come to about the 10 o'clock. You've got another door at about the 9:30 position.
All right. Yeah, we'll check that one. Thanks for
Okay.
being clear with that.
You're quite
Bennett's
welcome.
going to watch him open the door very carefully.
All right. Okay. You pull the door open. Jumping up off of the bed is a one of these humanoid types. He is grabbing a weapon off of a rack. You're not surprised by this. You can't be. What do you wish to do?
Yeah, I shoot him in the head straight away.
All right. Roll to hit.
Oh, we're going murder hobo.
16 will hit.
What, you want to make friends with the damn thing? 27.
27.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good with that. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen here.
Burn a good-sized hole in him. Let's see. And he will return fire. He misses. So rest of the party, you guys now see this going down. Kanik, what is Monday going to do?
Oh, she's going to follow suit. She'll shoot.
All right, she's shooting. And how about Bennett?
He's charging in and he's going to cut his head off.
Okay. Balthazar had asked, is the gamma roll range for stats 3 to 18? Yes, it is. And unlike AD&D, you don't get the 46 discard lowest, although there are differences if you do pure strain human. But yes, generally it is 3 to 18 on the stats. Okay, roll initiative, and we'll defer back over to Dooms, probably saying roll initiative. 180 folks watching us. Thank you all
How about
for tuning
that?
in tonight. How about that? Let's see.
Beat that.
Well, I can at the best I can tie it, and can I tie it? I cannot tie it. So Monday, take your shot on this thing.
My
Just take your shot, please.
snorts. Yeah.
Roll the d20. That is a 2 or a 6, and neither one of those is going to hit.
It's a 2.
Bennett, roll your melee attack on this thing.
Okay.
A 19 will hit. That is 25 points of damage, and he had taken how much had he taken before from your shot there? Probably
27.
27. Okay, you slashed him real bad. You know, you can see like stuff poking out. He's like Ash in Alien or Bishop. You know, it's milky pinkish whiteness. Not real appetizing. He's just kind of blasting, trying to hit somebody. A 12, that is, let's see, he's got a laser pistol. Using these lasers, let's see, that is a 13. That should hit any of you. It absolutely does. Bennett, you're close enough.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's showing
A
mercy.
paltry 13 points of damage to Bennett.
Ah!
Okay, next round. I'm guessing everybody's going to attack. Probably saying you're going to blast on this pitiable fool.
Yeah, this is the last shot out of that blaster.
All right, take your shot.
Negatory.
All right, you just fries some paint on the wall. Bennett and Monday, you guys are going to shoot at him.
Yeah, Bennett's going to attack with his vibroblade again.
Hacking with a vibroblade again. Yep. All right, roll
and
initiative.
I'm going to use my pistol.
All right, roll initiative, please, Bennett.
Woohoo!
You guys have one initiative when it matters. Go ahead and make your hack attack on him. 13. He raises his hand up when he sees your vibroblade coming down. You sever it and just kind of bury it in his chest, and it sort of hums there for a second, and his blah, 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 you know, the white android liquid stuff just kind of spewing out, and he slumps to the floor.
Stick around?
You are not surprised when another android of this type steps out of the hallway right next to this room in that central area and raises its blaster to shoot at you, but it will be a new round, probably saying, are you going to take a shot at him?
Yeah, I got to switch to laser pistol. I'll drop this Mark V blaster on the ground.
All right.
Grab out the partially expended laser pistol and shoot him with that.
All right. Roll your attack, please, sir. A 12. Let's see. 13 and 12 versus... that will absolutely hit him, sir.
Excellent. 16 points of damage.
16 points. You are the clear and present danger. He is going to shoot you. Bennett, you're in the cubicle hacking at this thing. So you will have to come out and attack next. But Monday are you gonna fire on this thing?
Definitely.
Alrighty, let's roll initiative, and I think we come back around to Dooms for initiative. So give me a d6, please, Dooms.
All right. I think I rolled. Did I roll last time?
No, it was me.
I don't.
It was
yeah.
me.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just roll.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
All right, party goes first. So Bennett is leaping back out, covered in android goo, vibroblade. You're looking for a target, but Monday, you can shoot. A 15.
And I'm using the
You're using the laser pistol or the Mark V?
the pistol. I mean, I know I've got one more in the Mark V, but I'm going to use a pistol.
All right, that will hit him.
Okay.
And it's 5d6. A perfectly cromulent roll. He didn't like that, not one single bit.
Yeah.
Seeing that he now is in a target-rich environment, he elects to shoot you. And let's see. So you are AC 4. That will actually hit
3.
you. You're AC 3. That will still hit you.
Yipe.
Yeah. Hello to 22 damage town, population U. So yeah, you get that like right above your navel, and that hurts. That hurts a lot.
Not appreciated.
Okay. Let's welcome to Flavor Country. The flavor is roasted chicken. Or burnt hot dogs.
That was 2 characters ago.
Yes. Okay. Zappity zappity. Probably saying you're gonna take a shot at it again.
Yes.
All right, take your shot. A 9 with laser pistol will hit. I can tell you what, unless you roll the worst die roll I've ever seen with these. I saw 3 1s, you damn near did, but...
Not as bad as yours.
Not as bad as mine, by only a tiny bit. Although, no, mine was way worse because, like, that was on 5 dice. I had 7 dice and only got 2 more than that. So, yeah, mine was way worse. So, yeah, you zap him and he drops to the floor. So you have 2 dead androids. Each one has a laser pistol.
All right, well, we need to take that, too. If for nothing else than the hydrogen cell. Somebody want it?
I would love to say yes, but I'm not smart enough to realize I need a pistol.
Hey, Bennett, you need a pistol if you ain't got one. You got a pistol?
I have one just like that.
You have one?
Yeah. And I show it to him.
In the middle of combat, we're having these conversations. Just saying.
Well, are we in combat still?
Nah, everything's dead,
you're
man.
not. You're not.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's dumber than you thought.
I thought there was one more. My bad.
Okay, good. I'm like, oh, I should be attacking something.
All right. So this android actually came out of a narrow hallway that was just a few meters further around counterclockwise. And I should also point out that directly across from that, there is a hallway that goes, it angles to the southwest. That is a 10-meter wide corridor, but this thing came out of the center of the room. That goes away from the center of the room. And it's about, both of those are at about the 9 o'clock position.
All right. Either you grab that laser pistol.
I'll take it and I'll put it in my pocket. Thank you, friend.
Sure thing, bud. Yeah, we'll check out that area to the southwest, you said?
Okay, so you're all right. So this corridor, like I said, it is about 3 meters wide. You go 50 meters to the southwest, and there is an opening on the left that is also 3 meters wide, and the corridor continues past that for another. It looks like maybe 40 or 50 meters, and it enters another dome-like structure.
All right, we'll definitely peek around that corner on the left.
Okay, so what you see in that direction is you see another transparent dome. You can see the kind of translucent greenish bluish water. You're not exactly sure what to make of that room. It looks like when you enter it, you'll be standing on some kind of gantry, but beyond that, just looking around the corner, you can't really make it out.
Hey, let's check this out. Looks interesting.
I'll follow. This way? And he starts walking towards that direction.
I'm there.
I'll keep up with Bennett.
Okay.
Are there doors on the way, or is it just a empty hallway?
No, it's just a straight corridor.
Okay.
So when you come to the end of this corridor, you can see that you're standing on a thin balcony that circles the chambers 4 meters above the floor. 10 glass tanks are evenly spaced around the edge of the dome at balcony level. Within these tanks are all manner of sea life, specially mutated for adaptation to freshwater environments. Easily identifiable are barracuda, grouper, flounder, swordfish, manta rays, moray eels, jellyfish, crab, abalone, anemones, and octopi. Stairs descend from the balcony to the dome floor. A dark pool fills almost half the floor space.
Okay, so we're on the balcony. There's stairs going down into the area, but it's like flooded.
Well, there's a pool. You don't think it's unnaturally
It's like a moon pool?
flooded?
Is
Yeah,
what you're saying?
yeah, kind of like that maybe.
Okay. Does the gantry continue around to those chambers, or are they not accessible from here?
Well, the gantry is in the middle of the room, and the tanks are all around the edge of the room.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Well, I guess we'll take the stairs, huh?
I'll follow him down the stairs. I'm watching his feet closely.
Okay. All right. When you reach the lower half of the floor, Again, it is by your preternatural, unsurprisable dexterity. You see the water begin to roil, and leaping up out of the water are two huge, well, they can only be described as humanoid hammerhead sharks. They have huge mouths of sharp teeth. You do notice something that looks a little different from pictures you'd seen in ancient books. They have a third eye in the middle of that large T-shaped head. What are you doing?
Right, so they bounce up out of there. They're not like. Do they look like they could like jump out of that thing and run at us? You know, I mean,
they're standing like a couple of meters away.
They're bipedal.
Yeah, they're
right,
bipedal.
right, okay. Yeah, so they jump out of there. They're bipedal. There's nothing to do, but I'm not going to be able to outrun that thing. Shoot.
All right, go ahead and take your shot at one of them.
Man, I ain't got a I got a bad feeling about this.
Zap. Okay. What is Bennett going to do? Bad fish.
Yeah. Crazy fish! He's going to use his radiated eyes and try to shoot one of them.
Okay. How about Monday?
She's shooting.
Okay, let's roll initiative. And I don't think Monday's rolled initiative recently. Go ahead and roll a d6, if you would, please, Kennick. A 5, a good one. A 3, okay. What strength is your radiated eyes for?
My constitution went from 15 to 10.
Okay, so that's a strength 10 radiation blast.
Yes. So nerfed your main cool thing.
Yeah, well.
Congratulations, you mutate it and give it intelligence.
But yeah, we're killing this character.
Not intentionally, I'm not trying to.
All right, so yeah, you flash your radiation eyes at it, and yeah, it kind of grunts. Monday, go ahead and take your shot. A 12. What weapon were you firing?
The pistol.
The laser pistol? Okay. Let me see. What armor class are these sharks? You got a 12. It's 13. That's 12. That will hit. Roll your damage, please. Nice. It didn't like that. It's going to bite you in return.
Dang it.
That
Don't worry,
unfortunately, that will hit. So,
With an AC 3?
yes.
Darn it.
So that's 18 points of damage. Yeah, it just leans.
Oof.
Yeah, it kind of shakes Monday, and it's like an old horror movie. They're just like blood is slung everywhere. The other one, its central eye stalk begins to glow as it faces you there, Bennett.
Okay.
I knew that junk was coming.
All right. And what is Bennett's constitution, please?
It's 10.
It's 10. All right. So that is... Where is the chart? All right. So... All right, Bennett. Bennett cries out, "Hurts!" and falls on the floor. Unmoving. Okay, new round. The one that flashed Bennett with its eye turns to face you two. What is probably sane doing?
All right, so that laser pistol was effectively out of charges now.
Okay.
Can I know it's bulky and whatnot, but can I do the same thing, like just pull out the fusion rifle and use
Yes, you can. Yes, you may use the fusion rifle.
Yeah, he gave me an idea to see. I was worried whether rad would work or not on these guys, but I'll use this thing.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack. The fusion rifle is a mighty weapon.
Yeah, and so it's a single attack with a couple of rad
basically
beams or something.
It's like the old super shotgun in Doom, but radiation.
Right.
19 absolutely hits. So that is 2 strength 18 rad blasts.
Correct.
And let's see. These things are
That's
many.
for you, Bennett. Old
You guys are going to bring Bennett back. He's going to like con 3, intelligence 18. I say, what happened and why can't I lift my arms?
I haven't had good luck on my rolls, so.
All right, let's see. So
You think?
Man, I would just use the same dice you're using in DD dice. You know.
Yeah.
okay, I'm not going to bother rolling for the second one because it does not mutate. It just dies. Thud, falls over dead. Monday, are you going to shoot this thing?
Heck yeah. If it's still
Kevin,
up, I'm shooting.
Let's give you something to do. Roll initiative, please.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Ignore the D20. It was already in the queue. I got a 3.
All right. And, okay. So, Kennick, have Monday take her shot. Pew. I don't know what the D12 is for, but the 15
Yeah, I don't
will
either.
hit.
You want me to
My roll is
reroll?
active. We are almost at 200 people watching right now, and thank you everyone
Wow.
for hanging out tonight. That is awesome. If you haven't already, please trip over to the YouTube channel. I am at the Dungeon Delver, and click that subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications. Okay, roll your damage, please.
Okay.
In the words of the immortal Ted Knight, well, we are waiting.
I have
that-
no idea what happened there.
That was a bunch of. Let's just clear that off, and you can just y'all can just re-roll that, please. If it does it again, I'll roll them. So we'll keep it going.
That's better.
That's better. So yeah, it didn't like that, and it's going to try and irradiate you. It will not. It will miss completely. Okay.
I've
will have
got
to.
the Call of Cthulhu dice and my rainbow dice, so sometimes it
that's
gets
fine.
crazy.
That's fine. Okay. New round. Probably sane. Are you going to take a shot?
Yeah, so this thing ain't been hit yet?
No, it has been hit. It has been hit once. It has taken damage.
Once, right. And yeah. I mean, I guess I'll shoot it with the fusion rifle.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack. A 6 will not hit.
It is a weapon class 16.
Well, you know what? Let's see. Weapon class 16. I think it's fair to ask me to check. That might be a perfectly cromulent.
I appreciate you doing that.
16. And you rolled a 6? No.
Okay.
Nippity, no. All right, Monday, you going to blast on this fool?
Of course.
Roll initiative, please. I got a 6. Neither one of those does it.
I have no idea what just happened there.
Okay.
Dude, she got a 12. That's obviously better. 17, in fact.
Well,
I got a 5. Just to be fair.
Uh-oh.
That is 28 points of bite damage to Monday. Yeah, same thing. Leans over again, just kind of slams you against the bulkhead. She's going down like Robert Shaw in Jaws, you know.
That's not cool, bud.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
More faster legs. Man.
Port side, starboard side, port and starboard. I'd like to see you come down here and shovel some of it. Quint, we need a bigger boat. Quint. Okay, and there we go. 201 watching. That is awesome. Thank you, everybody. Okay. How many hit points you got there, Monday?
I have 13.
Okay. It's going to try and get another bite on you. It's tasted human liver and it wants more. Probably saying you gonna take another shot.
Yeah, I don't want to use the fusion rifle again. You know, that's a lot harder to recharge and stuff, and I don't have any replacement ammo. So
Okay.
I'll use my fully loaded laser pistol. I'll just kind of drop that fusion rifle down to the side. I know it's hooked up to my back. Pull out the laser pistol and shoot this thing in the face.
I've got you. Roll your attack. A 7, and the pistol is what, 13, right?
That's correct.
13. Weapon class 13. That will miss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it drops you to get better purchase. You slip to the floor Monday, and its jaws slam shut. Actually, we haven't rolled initiative yet, so go ahead and I'm sorry, I shouldn't have rolled that attack. Monday, you're gonna take a shot at it, right?
Oh yeah, I'm switching to the death ray.
All right, it's gonna try and bite you. This is this is a moment. So you're firing the black ray gun at it. Roll initiative. I got a 2.
Ooh.
All right, you go first. Take your shot with the black ray gun.
This is probably important.
This is a little important.
Oh, flip.
And now for your amusement, Monday will be doing her impression of Chrissy at the beginning of Jaws. That poor actress had both of her shoulders dislocated by the mechanism they were tugging her around with. She was actually screaming in pain. But that 4 does not hit you. How about it, probably, Sane? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot him with the laser pistol.
Roll it again.
Man.
8. Let's see. 13, 8. Will hit.
We know 7 didn't do it.
Yep, but an 8 gets him.
Oh, all right.
Roll high.
Yeah, 18.
18, and it had taken a fair amount of damage before, had it not?
It did.
All right. Let's see. It is badly injured. You've obliterated one of its normal eyes. The middle one begins to glow, and it turns and looks at you. Monday, what are you doing?
Black ray.
All right. Roll initiative, and Kevin, how about you roll initiative for the side, buddy? You're sitting over there quiet. I got a 2.
No pressure.
2.
It's a tie. So it will be firing its eye at you. And what is your constitution, please?
That's actually pretty good, but not necessarily versus radiation. It's a 17.
All right. Well, I mean,
It's gotten me in
constitution is
trouble before.
constitution. So let's see. It was And your armor
That
class
probably
is 4,
screws me
right?
up. Yep.
All right, so it does hit you, and you take a radiation dose of strength 13, and your constitution is what was it?
17, sir.
17. So 13 versus 17. Radiation intensity 13.
It's a 7.
You are 17. You take 7 points of damage.
All right.
Yeah, you do. You can taste metal. You've been hit with you've got like momentary ARS. So Monday you can go ahead and shoot at this thing now. Black ray gun.
Yep.
We have 210 watching
Please.
the mutant shark
Please,
man
please,
versus the
please.
players.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Are you kidding?
That will miss.
I'm glad I'm dead, so I can't watch this.
All right.
At least I
They're
think
probably
of
talking about you on Twitter, on X, you know. They're
Well,
like,
it's-
man, what's up with this dumb guy?
X is fairly quiet. The last was actually David Montgomery when he dropped. So let's go back for initiative. Probably saying you're shooting him again.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and take a shot. Now, for those of you who are wondering about this, that will miss.
It's a miss.
Probably Sane has
I thought it
a
was
dex that's high enough that will allow him to act basically before his foes can. He always wins initiative, but the party still has to roll initiative. All right, so initiative roll is let's see. I think we've come back around, and Dooms, it's your initiative, buddy. A 3. Can I beat a 3?
Come on.
Yes, I can.
Dang it.
Drawn to the scent of blood, it leans over and tries to bite Monday.
Oh,
And does
no.
so.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Dang
picks
it. She's out.
yeah, picks Monday up. She screams, you hear a crunch, and it turns and looks at you, and its mouth is full of shreds of cloth and bits of Monday. In the words of Professor Farnsworth, to shreds, you say. So yeah, there's a pretty good bit of Monday in this thing's mouth.
It's having the Mondays.
It's having the Monday night special.
And, it's too bad
That's a
that
new reference.
it's too bad Blue October isn't here. He could have a blue plate special.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
And I won't
what
make the
Monday's
obvious
gonna
joke because
reroll if
I don't know.
he
I've
uses
gotten
life
pretty
ray.
good supers tonight. I can make a joke about oral stuff. Anyway, I'm not gonna. All right, so it's down to you and it probably saying, take your shot.
How many
I
times does
suppose
this
it
happen?
is. Man. Yeah, it's gonna have to be that fusion rifle. I mean, that's my best chance.
All right.
You named it Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's a miss.
5 with a fusion rifle is a miss.
Ah,
Bitey. 12, you are armor class 4. I know what this thing's dice is. Let's see. It's 4. Let's see. That will just get you. $18 points of damage from a bite.
yeah.
All right, well.
Okay.
None of us have scuba gear to shove in this thing's mouth, do we?
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right,
Oh,
take
probably
your shot.
drives the boat. right, that's much
A12
better.
will hit it with a fusion rifle. Double blast, 218 intensity radiations. Let's see. Oh God, you gave it dual brain and heightened intelligence mutations. It quit being Jaws and it became Deep Blue Sea. No, it does not mutate. It in fact kind of gurgles and falls dead. So you're standing there, bleeding everywhere. Monday's lying there, horrible bite taken out of her torso, and just kind of lying on the deck is Bennett. What you gonna do?
So this bite out of the torso, is it like a full bite out of the torso? Like I can see spine and stuff. Like she's toast.
Life ray, dude. If you want to, if you're asking if the life ray will work,
Right.
yes, the life ray will work.
There's 4 charges.
Yeah, but she's toast. That's what I'm asking.
Yes. She's not breathing, eyes open in horror.
Or as I
uncoiled
call it, Dominator.
You know, things that should be inside of her are kind of smeared across this lower deck. The good news is nothing else is jumping up out of the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out Bennett real quick.
Bennett just he's not moving. Yeah, has what looks like a sunburn kind of where there's no tunic. So he clearly got what you got, but worse.
Right. But he's breathing. He's got a pulse.
No.
Oh.
No.
All right. Well. Let's life ray them all.
You
Okay.
get a life ray.
There's
You get
4
a life ray.
charges. Let's see how many you can
Who
bring.
are you starting with? Who are you starting to life ray with?
Start with Monday, because I want to rest here for a little bit before I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, how many life rays does he want to get in one session?
I'm sorry, I had a little interruption. So yeah, I heard you say.
Who do you want to life ray first?
Yeah, right. So how many charges does it have left?
4.
It's got 4.
Okay, it's got 4. All right, I'll start with Monday then.
Roll percentile dice, please.
Man,
That'd really be
I don't
mean. You
like
could've
doing
started with
this.
Rex.
What is that? A 20?
Well, it would be an 11.
It would be an 11. Okay. So yeah, you Monday, the last thing you feel is, or the last thing you remember is the most god-awful pain you have ever experienced in your life, your lungs filling with blood, and then just darkness. You wake up, you have like baby pink skin, a little thin line and a crescent that extends from like your sternum to your hip. There's a distressing amount of head cheese that used to be you scattered across the deck here, but you live again. Your clothes are shredded and soaked with blood. You will need to roll up new stats for your character.
Yeah, I mean, I already did because of the tank.
Okay. Are you? What are your stats? Go down the line. Tell us your stats and tell us what you got for each.
Okay. Mental stability, 16.
Mental strength is 16.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My bad. Intelligence, 15.
Uh-huh.
Dex, 14.
Okay.
Physical strength, 11.
Okay.
Charisma, 13.
All right.
Con, 18.
All right. And so that's 18d6. Roll it on the screen, please, for your hit points.
Okay.
Because I just like seeing that explosion of d6s
Oh, sure.
on the dice tray. That's always a lot of fun.
I'll be doing this later with 4 d6.
Oh, you're doing pure strain?
No, no, I mean that will be my number of Constitution.
Oh God, your con is 4.
I haven't rolled it yet. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm panicking about it.
All right.
Wow.
So your total is 74 hit points. Okay. You're feeling hale and hearty and a little bit smarty. All right. Bennett Mark 4. No, wait, Bennett Mark
Less, 'cause
III.
I was
Bennett Mark
17
III.
prior with intelligence, so
All right.
I'm not as smart, but I'm good.
I'm
Yeah.
rolling in the Discord. I'm using
That's
Doomsword's
fine.
bot.
Well,
That's
let me see if it even succeeds first.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
Because there's a success chance, right?
that's right.
Yeah, I tried to switch the order of the dice here, so maybe they'll come up as percentiles.
18.
They did.
Oh no, that's a 9. So
Yeah,
yes.
here, let me go back to the original sorting. 'Cause, well, I don't know.
Look, we're taking the first is either 18 or 9. We'll roll with that. So Bennett Mark III.
There's a 1d10 and a 10d thing, so you have to pick the.
Yeah, I'm using them both. Something's wrong
Yes,
with the dice
it's
set.
just not rolling with the
All
right
right.
die for some reason. Yeah.
And one thing, Monday, take 2 charges off that life ray. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I just used 2.
Okay, so my stats: 16 mental strength,
Okay.
14 intelligence. I'm almost back to normal.
There you go.
A 7 dexterity. That hurts. 13 physical strength.
Not bad.
7 charisma. So I actually lost one there.
Okay.
And a 13 constitution.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay.
Average better than before.
So yeah, you get your friends back on their feet, and they, that's two near-death experiences for you tonight, and that's 35 hit points you have.
Yeah, I'm down 2 from before, which is hilarious because I had a 10 con and I have a 13. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. All right, so 2 dead fishmen. You're almost out of life ray charges. And that's where we're going to leave it for this week, in the aquarium somewhere beneath the Lake Michigoom in the Samurai facility. Thank you very, very, very much to my players for joining us tonight. Guys, we have 220 people watching. That is just damn awesome. I really, really enjoy that. Thank you all. And again, if you're watching over on Twitter, please, please, please come over to the YouTube channel and click subscribe. Even if you scurry back over to the Twitter side, it really helps with the analytics out over here on YouTube, because they and Twitter don't acknowledge one another's existence. So thank you all. Jerry loves the fatalism and surreality. I do too. I absolutely do too. Thank you all. And I want to give special thanks to Bashaker, Troy Sauer, RRTNZ, Bashaker again, and Troy Sauer again for all the super chats. Guys, you literally help keep the lights on around here. And look, regardless of what happens with the mutations, thank you very much to Doomsword, to Kevin, and to Kennek for being here tonight to game. Hopefully next week Rex will come to and regain consciousness and get back out there and start speaking Chinese. So until then, everybody, be good to each other. Please like and subscribe, and whatever you do, watch out for those deadly mutated owl bears. Good night. God bless.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere, in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around, some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle, way off course? Naked as a toad, all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me